ton of excitement.
Shotwell
is producing. Can you help your team get better? It's a big question. That said, you don't want to put too much pressure on your debut. I hope he's taking time to enjoy this experience today.
Gorman. One out in the top of the first.
See at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Yoan Moncada batting with 1 down, takes a strike. 1 out, bases empty. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Tracks it down for the out. Out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. There's a strike. On the ground, right side, Gorman. In plenty of time to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. The Angels are gone in order. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the first, and stepping. Not close with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lays down a bunt to the right side. And he saved it first as no one could get to the bag in time. And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Saved at second, and he easily steals the bag. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Man at second. On the ground to the tosses to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. It features a great veteran presence, Nolan Arenado.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
That one misses. 1-1. Herrera with a homer in his last game. Squirts away a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Scott, the runner at second with 1 away.
Two the count.
In the dirt. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. And the runner holds.
Bogey just ran a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's Nolan Gorman. Swinging a foul out of play. Runner at second, 2 down. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
That's too low. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. It's on to inning number. Top of the second. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Mike Trout. Hence, back to work. Inside, just missed. Hence, goes 6'1". He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a slider. That one in the dirt, 2-0. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
Pretty much gifted a leadoff base runner right there, and as an offense, this is where you really want to take advantage. Apply some pressure this inning, make that error hurt.
And now, foul. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting the ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
That one missed. On the ground, 2 ball. Here's Wynn for 1, and that's 2. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. Bottom of the second, and now the DH, Alec Burleson. And he grounds 1 to the right side. He takes it on his own, 1 up, 1 down. And now the right fielder, Brendan Donovan. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game.
Donovan.
Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Off the mark there. Now 1-2.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Outside low. It's 2-2.
2 balls.
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Here comes Wilson Contreras.
First baseman, Wilson Contreras.
He caught it behind his back. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Back here at Busch Stadium. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Jorge Soler stands in now and watches strike 1. And a foul ball. The 0-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. And it's even up. And there's a ball.
opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Christian Moore in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And there's a strike. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Tags the runner for 1. On to first, double play. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Shanuel now at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And no one can get there. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Shanuel on at second with 2 down. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Angels get 1 on this double. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1-1.
And now 1-2. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Next offering is downstairs.
Really.
Next one is off the plate, and it's 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. This one in the air, center field. Adele makes the grab, 1 away. Here's Nolan Arenado. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Drilled out towards left center field. Adele moving back on it. Out of here! His second of the year. It's 1-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort. To try and bring that one back.
So digging in, Victor Scott. First pitch, and he just misses. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the last half of the 3rd. Hendricks delivers. Puts a bunt down. Shanuel. It's safe at first, a bunt single. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. 0 for 1 so far. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And that one fouled off. Runner goes again. That one fouled off. Man at first, 1 away. Runner on the move again. Got him swinging. Safe at second, and that was not close. And now it's Ivan Herrera. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Run comes in from second. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now Nolan Gorman. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Got it. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to inning number 4. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Angels 1. Back here in St. Louis, here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto. Fastball for a strike.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one finds the zone. 1 and 2. And that skips in the dirt. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. Here's Trout. He's 0 for 1. That clips the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Scott under this one and makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Now batting.
And next for L.A., Logan O'Hoppe.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
0-1.
Ball 1 there. 2 outs, base is empty. That one is absolutely belted. Nootbaar drop step going back. Into the bullpen and gone.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's Joe Adele. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
That's a hit, and that extends the inning.
Now batting.
So up next, Taylor Ward. A double and a run scored his first time up.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked. That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Adele around third. He will score, and they take the lead.
Everything came together for him. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On now to the bottom of the 4th. Back here in St. Louis, ready to go. Bottom 4. Now it's the DH, Alec Burleson. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
The batter now, Brendan Donovan. Strike 1. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch misses way outside. And that's downstairs and outside.
That's ball 3.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here's Contreras now. Grounded out his first time. That one missed. First and second here, no outs. That's down and in.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one misses. And now 3-0. 3-0. And that'll load the bases.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Lars Nootbaar digs in now. Golden opportunity right here. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Bases juiced, no outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the good pitch for the strikeout.
base hit. One run is in. Fires to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. It's 4-3. Two on, one out. Victor Scott getting ready to hit. He's 2 for 2. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Ball one.
And now a bunt, but it's a foul ball. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Inside, just missed. Hendricks deals. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And Chris, that's a way to neutral. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Jack Kachanowicz.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings and the little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And that is out of play. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Contreras, the runner at third. Arenado up to 2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Angels 3. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Hence back to work. And that misses. Ball 1.
Well, after putting up A nice inning on offense, got some runs across. This is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And there's one down. And here's the first baseman, Nolan Shotwell. That clips the corner. Shotwell measures 6 feet 4 inches, 23 years old, a former first-round pick in 2023. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And right back to the mound. To first, and a couple of quick outs. Here comes Yoan Moncada, 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball for a strike.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
Two outs. And that's way high. And a count 2-1. And that one popped in the air, left field. Nootbaar makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. On the ground, Neto zips it to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And there's a foul ball. Now 1-1.
1 strike.
Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike.
Ball, that's just out.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game. I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. All set for the top of the 6th. Now, Zach Neto. Late swing, fouled off. Next offering is down low. In the air, right field. Ciani under it. Drops into the glove. And a quick out, number 1. It's been a fun debut for us to watch. He's been pretty good going deep into this game. And that's always impressive for a guy getting his first start in the majors.
Yeah, pitchers love to work deep into games because
here comes the manager out of the car.
Now
New pitcher for the Cardinals, Steven Matz.
And this is an important
32.
part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The Redbirds leading by a run, and we're the top half of the sixth. And that one is downstairs, and that is ball one. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. To the right side, Gorman. Throw to first in time. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. He's already homered here in this one. That's to third. On to first. That ends the frame. Nothing across here. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Michael Ciani. And that one sliced foul. Cochano. Throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. Hit weakly on the ground, and that's just foul.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your back up to the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
And first offering is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch. Because he's not as effective at the top of the strike zone, you got a better chance of having success.
Hauls it in, and there's two away. Lars Nootbaar, the next to hit.
Lars Nootbaar.
Swings through that one out and missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two now. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. O'Hoppe gathers, goes to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout. Back here at Busch Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell. That one finds the zone.
0-1's the count.
And a good eye there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He circles the bases, And we're starting over. It's 4-4. These fans are just heartbroken right now. Now here is Taylor Ward. Gorman fires over to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. Jorge Soler up at the plate. A strikeout and a walk. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The next offering misses. And 1-1. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball there. Tied at 4. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Off the mark there. Now 2-2. This to third. Slings to first in time. Here's the second baseman, Christian Moore. That's in there. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Outside low, and the count is 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage. Against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Angels draw even on this solo homer. All even now at 4 apiece. Back after this. And we're back. Here's Nolan Arenado. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw won't get there in time, and they don't get an out on the play.
Getting there, good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Victor Scott now at the plate. Gets the bunt down the right side. The throw to second, and he'll keep it for just the 1. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn.
The shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. In the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw.
Down to go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
The shortstop takes the ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next offering upstairs. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. That one misses. 3-1.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Ivan Herrera in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. There's the strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Herrera swings through it for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Go ahead run at second. Here the bottom of the seventh. Next offering is in for a strike. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
First and second, one out. Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Checks his swing. Now would appeal to third. No, he held up. And that's down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
One out. Runners at first and second. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
That one just missing inside. 3-2 now.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
2 on, 1 out. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
And next is the designated hitter, Alec Burleson. Just missed. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Manager out of the Brock Burke gets the ball now.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Yoel Pozo looking for a big hit with 2 out, runners at first and second. Swings through that high fastball.
0-1.
Herrera, the lead runner at second. Burleson at first, 2 out of the inning. Breaking ball inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's outside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 on, 2 outs. That one finds the zone. 2-2 now.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Got him. They limit the damage here. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Angels 4. So coming into the game now on defense, Mike Antico. He takes over in right. Back to the top of the order. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Nolan Shanuel. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Waste no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now Yohan Moncada. 0 for 3 in this one. That's outside. Ball 1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first.
And this one could be extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those.
Here comes the manager out of the... So they turn to their closer, Brian Helsley.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make quality pitches.
Neto in the box now, takes strike 1.
Clearly taking all the way right there. I think he's just trying to measure up this new arm out there on the mound.
Yeah, that drops in for a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Trout stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. And another ball.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back, let your hands work, stay in the middle of the field.
So the tying run at second, and that one fouled off. Next one misses. Full count now. Logan O'Hoppe in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two on, one out. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. He's already homered in this game. Right through there for a strike. Inside. And it's a ball and a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Headed towards the corner. Antico on the run towards the line. Oh, he can't bring it in. Oh, and this one gets away. But no advance from the runners. 2 outs. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken back.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they lead it. It's 7-6. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Angels back now. New pitcher on the mound. We roll into the bottom of the 8th. Hunter Strickland.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swing and a foul out of play. Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Movement in the bullpen. Reed Detmers up and throwing. Jansen, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. To the right side. And that one finds its way through. And the tying run is on base.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 3 for 3, 2 singles, and a homer.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Fought off foul. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Now
Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals.
Victor Scott the second.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Ouch.
First base.
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals.
The shortstop.
This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. On to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
And foul ball. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. 1 down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there. And with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
Off the plate inside, 1-1.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Slides, but he can't come up with it. Throw over to first. First with 2 away. Nolan Shanuel digs in now. That's towards center. Scott on his way over. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. So no. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Kenley Jansen.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Pereira in the box now, takes strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Out front, rip foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Stays alive. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Nolan Gorman. 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts. And fouled off. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. That misses.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the count even 1-1. Next offering is outside.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
This to center field. Makes the grab on the run. 2 away.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Burleson up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
And another ball.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just